37 years. That's a long time.
Here goes Knight, and a 3-1, yes!
The fire still burns. I enjoy going out to the gym. I enjoy the kids.
She called them out. Have mercy!
I've got to a point now where I have seen kids play today. I saw their dads, in some cases even their grandfathers. So, you kind of get used to them hollering at you, and I like that.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 package at only $44.95 a month, you can be sure to always connect and up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster with the latest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out tgtel.com for more information. Future to Eastern Kentucky.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Brought to you by Bank of Hindman, Thacker Grigsby, Hayden Citizens Bank, ISOM IGA, ARH, Bluegrass Sports Nation, TVS, and HT24plus.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the historic Memorial Gym in Hazard, Kentucky for high school basketball tonight right here on Hometown 24. Dave Adams along with Manus Blair. It's the Cougars traveling from Whitesburg down to face the Bulldogs, and these two get together. It's usually a very physical basketball game, Manus.
Rumble in the jungle, a rumble in the Memorial Coliseum, and I do believe that it will be a game of physicality.
Yeah, most of the time it is, and it's a physical game, especially in the paint, and I don't know if you'll see the pressure this early in the season, 84 feet, but I think you'll see some good half-court matchup. I think you'll see some defensive changes tonight, because Letcher still has some kids out.
Yeah, and I don't think you'll see Letcher Central full strength to probably mid-January to late January. But I agree with you. It's going to be a majority of the time. It's going to be which defense can dictate the tempo and take the other team's offense out of the basketball game.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me as well, too. You know, you have Dixon on one side, Everso on the other. Those two guys match up extremely well. Both of them play strong basketball. They're physical guys. They like to play that way, and they play extremely hard.
And it's going to be probably double-double and double-double tonight because both of them are averaging near Dixon is averaging a double-double, and Everso is just a rebound away from averaging a double-double. So, yeah, going to be a rock'em sock'em robot basketball game.
Yep.
And it's back and forth, and I don't think you'll see any zone tonight. I think it's going to be man-to-man everywhere, regardless if it's 84 feet or whether it's 42 feet.
Both coaches like the man defense, no question about that. Coach Taylor up at Letcher, who does a great job with his kids, and Coach Holland, always a good basketball team in Hazard, always a competitive team. And this year, to be honest with you, what we've seen so far, Coach Holland, his team is ahead of their time, really, maintenance a little bit.
No one expected them at this particular time to be 7-0, and really have not had a contested four-quarter basketball game so far. So I'm sure he wants to be tested, and tomorrow he's also got Montgomery County in the Big Lou Classic, so he's looking for a little bit of see what his team is made of.
Right. Absolutely, you're right, Manus, 100%. Well, we're just about a couple minutes away from the starting lineups. We're glad you're with us on this Friday night for high school basketball on Hometown 24. Please stay with us. We've got a dandy coming to you from Hazard. We'll be back.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. With the construction of our headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-755-158.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Welcome back to Memorial Gym as we're getting ready for the starting lineups as both teams getting ready to go here. Nice crowd came in. Nice crowd from Letcher County Central. Hazard fans showed up. Not as big as we're normally used to, but still early in the season. Pretty good crowd. Manus to get going here. And Manus, we're ready for the starting lineups.
Okay, first it'll be for the Letcher County Central Cougars, who are 4-3 on the season so far, coached by Mr. Matthew Taylor.
Taking on your Hazard Bulldogs.
And as you were saying, David, nice. In each end, we have a little pajama off, I guess you would call that.
Looks like both sections has the pajamas on.
Yeah, it must have contacted.
It's cold outside, man.
It's cold outside.
Absolutely.
First for Letcher County Central, number 55, sophomore guard is Gavin Hamilton. At forward, number 23, senior Peyton Dixon.
I like Dixon. He plays hard.
Yes. Freshman forward, number 20, Cameron Hayes. Number 11,
and guard, number 34.
Senior guard, Todd Higgins. And last but not least, the man in the middle, number 34, senior Cooper Bailey.
Bailey will bang. He plays strong.
And you will see that against Everso, I would imagine, tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm waiting on them to turn the lights off this time, but they're not going. They fooled me again. But the Hazard Bulldogs 7-0 on the season, coached by Mr. Al Holland. The man in the middle, junior forward Evan Everso. At guard, Sophomore, number 13, Seth Cottle. Senior, no, excuse me, it's Kenyon Higgins, a junior center, number 40. Number 2, sophomore guard, Dalton Combs. And last but not least, number 20, sophomore guard, Caden Ramey.
Bulldogs has no seniors.
And you know what? That makes for an interesting season. So you prepare, but you know you can't take in. You can with Coach Holland and Coach Taylor. Their teams are going to improve as the year goes along. And as we come to the center circle, ready for the jump, it will be refereeing night. It will be Brian Napier, John Stacy, and Dale Kahn as Everso steps up against Dixon for the jump.
And it looks like we're ready to go. Maintenance on this Friday night.
Friday night. And Everso with the tip. It looks like a little run and jump right away by the Cougars. Cottle with the basketball. And looking at the matchups, Dave.
Yep, we said man-to-man, and we expected that with these two teams.
Looking to isolate Everso on the block. Combs with and that is going to be a charge on Higgins.
Higgins turned around with a basketball and really nowhere to go but one step. And he used his one step and
got to pull up and shoot that short jumper there. As you can see, there's 84 foot of basketball action going on now, Dave.
Yep, kind of surprised me ever so up high as he will match up against Dixon. Good movement by the Cougars.
Running motion offense here. No pressure on Dixon out front.
You'll see the Bulldogs play man and play it physical.
Higgins with the 3, a little short. Cottle with the rebound.
Got a nice look.
Yes, he did.
A little short.
Everso with the 3, missed it a little long. Higgins with a rebound, powers it up, misses it. Higgins with a rebound.
Yeah, you got to put that back. He did a nice job on the board, but did not go up with a good base and strong to put that one back in.
Bounce pass almost stolen by Everso. Both teams trying to run that adrenaline out of themselves.
Now you're going to see a patient offense, and we said that at the start of the game. Both teams like to look for a good shot, no question.
Not been able to get into the lane so far are the Cougars. High post set.
Now Dixon's going to be our swing man here coming across. Good pressure by the Bulldogs. Good patience by the Cougars.
Staying in between themselves, keeping their man away from the lane.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. You said this game would be in the 50s. We got a long way to go, my friend, to get in the 50s. You agree?
I agree.
And, you know, I think if you're Coach Taylor, you're looking for somebody moving away from ball. And I think that's what he's looking at right now. He's not getting there's his cutter finally going. He's been staying up high, and now he's got his cutter going through, and I'll see if that continues.
Yep, they're trying to go with a 5 out here a little bit.
Yeah.
Cougars yet to beat anybody off the dribble yet.
Yeah.
And patience.
You can tell this team is coached, both of these teams. The Bulldogs coached defensively, fundamentally well, and you're seeing the Cougars fundamentally.
Block shot by Everso on Hamilton. Cottle's got the angle, and he's
pushed off with the right arm.
Pushed off, so that's going to be a turnover on the Bulldogs and a foul on Cottle.
Yeah, I think when Seth raised his arm up, man, he kind of, if he'd left it down, he probably got away with the body.
Kind of lost a little bit of control with the left hand. But, so it's 2 team fouls on the Bulldogs.
We've played almost a half a quarter, and we're yet to see a bucket, folks. But these two teams are Very, very fundamentally defensively and offensively.
Bounce pass to Bailey, and Bailey lays it in. Assist to Hayes.
He had to go to the left side and did a nice job using the square to put that in for 2.
Otherwise, that would have been a block. It was a nice use of the backboard as well.
Yeah. Eberso trying to cut off that high screen that Cottle sent.
Cottle with a 3, long. Rebound by Dixon. Dixon falls. No call. So once again, going back to the high post set.
Dixon thought about it, but
dribbles to the baseline, nobody there. He loses it, and Combs comes up with a recovery.
To be honest, he'd probably been better than to knock it off the leg there, Manus. He was trapped. Hazard did a nice job on defense that time.
Didn't have anywhere to go down there once they double teamed him.
The old bailout play, the only play he had.
Oh, yeah.
Good ball movement by the Bulldogs. Screening well away from the ball.
Trying to keep distance, balance here as Eversole tries to move in. Up, a little bit long. Higgins with a rebound, up with the left hand, and good.
Higgins strong on that basket, uses the square, and gets his first points of the night. Folks, we're tied at 2.
He made his way through and got Bailey up underneath the basket where he could get an angle and then back up with the left hand. Nice move by Higgins.
Cougars will set.
Looks like an isolation with the pick and roll. Hamilton beats him. Bailey with a 3, a little short rebound to Hamilton. Hamilton with a kick out to Dixon for the 3. Rounding, Bailey almost put it in, and then Ramey with the rebound.
Dixon's shot did everything but go down.
Did the dance. Eversole with 3, missed it. Rebound by Combs. Can he save it? And no, he cannot. Steps on the sideline. A very, very, very tense and very, very emotional start to this game from the fans, the players. Everybody's into it, David.
Yeah, I expected a physical game. We talked about that right off the start because these two coaches, they play physical ball.
Yep. Nothing is easy on either end.
No. You will earn every point you get tonight. 2 minutes, first quarter, and we're tied at 2.
Coach Taylor a little bit frustrated with Dixon on the movement.
Yeah.
Higgins with a 3, and it's good.
20-footer for Higgins straight away, and he plays a little music in Hazard KY. Now let's see if Hazard goes the high-low set, which Cottle will pop out.
Combs with a 3, and it's in and out. Dixon with but it's going to be a foul. And it looks like the foul is on Hayes, his team's first. So just like on this end, Combs shoots on that end, does the dance, and doesn't go in.
Hey, Eversole thought about it, decided not to do it.
Yep, got a pick and roll, and we got a switch now as Higgins gets on Eversole.
Yeah. Good patience by Hazard as they're getting their set play now.
And Coach Hollins calling out a different set here to go, and here we go with a pick and roll. Cottle with a bounce pass and stolen by Dixon. A little bit too close to him. Pass to Hayes. Hayes dribbles the baseline, kicks to Bailey. Bailey with a left-hand runner, missed it. Dixon with a rebound, takes, and we've got a jump ball.
And it's going to stay with the Cougars.
Coach Taylor wanted a timeout, but
too late.
A little bit too late.
He had the right idea, but official already made their decision.
Yeah, and, you know, really didn't know who had possession of it.
Right.
Out to Higgins. 34 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hamilton to Higgins. Dixon, and that's going to be a hand check probably on Everso. And it is.
Everso's first in the ball game.
And that's the team's third. Inbounded with 22.9 seconds. Out to Hayes. Dixon with the three. Might have been a little bit short with it.
Hayes got up that time.
Yep. And Everso pulls up. Nice pull up. Missed it. Higgins with the rebound. Missed it. Dixon with the rebound.
Higgins has got to hit those. He's missed two, man. It's that.
Is it going to be able to get off? No. Stolen by Ramey. Long is it going to count? And Dave, that's the end of the first.
It is. It's 5-2. Cougars. We'll be back. Second quarter coming up.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Welcome back to Memorial Gym. Second quarter getting ready to start here. And, man, it's everything we thought it would be. We thought it'd be physical. It'd be good defense on both ends. And
we've got 2 safeties and a field goal.
We do indeed.
But what's your thoughts so far, David, on what's going to have to happen here for somebody to get some
I think it's going to be this kind of game through. Turnovers is the key in a game like this. Keep turnovers down. Turnovers may play big if they're turnovers at the wrong time in this game.
Right. And we haven't had any live turnovers leading to baskets. Cottle up and good.
Nice jumper, a 10-footer off that left side. 5-4 to the score.
Hamilton will work against Ramey. Very patient, getting it across the line.
Very good ball handler.
Yep.
Spacing needs to be a little better for the Cougars because one's guarding.
And Dixon misses.
Yeah.
Everso with a rebound. Higgins with a post up, kicks it to Everso for the 3. Missed it. Higgins rebound, loses it to Hamilton. Hamilton brings it up in the middle, advances to Higgins for the 3 and missed it. Dixon with a rebound and back in.
Dixon gets the bucket and his first bucket of the night. And again down on this end, Higgins
got to convert.
Yeah,
doing an outstanding job on the boards.
Yeah,
just got to make it work, and he's got to put that in. Nice screen by him. Cottle with a 3. Give him
20-footer by Cottle, and
nice screen by Higgins. David,
we're tied here in the second quarter. Yes, it was.
Coming off the screen, we got a switch now. So let's see, isolation by Cooper Bailey on the post. Everso straight up, he goes up and scores.
Very impressed with that move, a good drop back step. He goes up strong. Everso playing good D there, just a good bucket.
Couldn't get his second there, David.
Yeah,
Cottle open, misses it long. Higgins with a rebound. Up and scores.
Nice bucket there by the big guy.
Give him 4.
Yep.
Little quicker pace now. Dixon to Cooper Bailey. He a little long. Higgins with a rebound.
Yeah. Cooper had a nice look there. You got to hit that, Bailey does, no question.
Higgins a little winded just now getting across half line.
Yeah, you know.
He's played hard.
He's not been out of the ball game, and he normally gets a break in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So,
and it looks like Johnson is over there to come into the basketball game. And we've got a holding foul, and it's on Bailey. And Johnson does take Higgins out, and the Higgins has battled hard inside.
Yeah.
In the game for Hazard, number 22, Tucker Johnson.
Is the ball, I think, supposed to be thrown in under the basket on that call because it was below the foul line.
Yep.
So,
and that's why they adjusted, and they've got in a 1-4 set come in here and watch it on the shuffle cut, and there it was. Didn't have Everso on the shuffle cut. Everso with a 3, missed it. Rebound by Dixon. And we've got a foul.
Everso, you know, he's getting looks. His shot's just a little short tonight, Manus.
That foul was on Johnson.
Yeah.
Just a little bit short. He stepped back trying to get the three-pointer, and I think they were going to give him a three-pointer, but it is just a little short. As the officials talking to Ramey and Hamilton.
Yeah.
Double team in the corner as Dixon brings it up, throws it to Higgins. Higgins back to Dixon. Dixon goes up and good off the board.
Nice touch. Started to take the 15-footer and decided to go on in.
I think he was looking for contact, and contact did not come, and he was able to shift it off the backboard and in. Bailey was on there's nice bounce pass block on Johnson by Dixon's. Everso with it. Combs up for 3, misses it. Rebound to Hayes. We got the leak out. Dixon up with a jumper, got it.
Nice 16-footer, and Dixon's starting to feel it a little bit.
And that's a timeout.
Yeah, we're going to take one as well, folks. We got a good one in the Hazard. 13-9. We'll be back.
Home sweet home. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we've been providing our friends and neighbors the sweet dream of homeownership since 1960. We're proud to support the community we work and live in. That's why we take so much pride in providing competitive rates, low closing costs, and quick turnaround by local decision makers. Investing and growing our community is what we do. At First Federal Savings and Loan of Hazard, we believe that there's no place like our home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Memorial Gym in Hazard. Manus, I'd like to have $1 for every game that's been played in here. I would not have to work no more.
Yep, since 1951 they've been playing basketball
some
here.
Big games in here. A lot of good talents come through here. 3:59 to go, and Manus, 13-9 Cougars.
Pressure by Higgins on Caudle, and that's going to be a foul on overguarding by Higgins. That's his first.
You know, when you reach, they'll let you body, these guys will. They're letting them body, and they've done a nice job both ways of letting them body.
And I think a lot of that is wear the offensive player down by bodying up and making them move, and it just makes them uncomfortable. Caudle backtracking as he gets a call from Coach Holland. Look, the back door coming up. He wasn't able to get it. To Ramey with a 3 and in and out.
Did everything but go through. And nice open look by Ramey.
Dixon with a rebound as he advances up. Coach Taylor with a call. Dixon coming off the screen back to Hamilton. Hamilton up and good.
Nice 15-footer by Hamilton, and he got himself open for a nice look.
And
there.
it was a good screen by Bailey on the pick and roll series on this side.
A lot of Coach Taylor's screens have been around that foul line straight across.
And here comes the flex action, looks like. Nope, I'm mistaken. Cottle with the basketball to Ramey. Johnson steal by Higgins, looks like, to Dixon.
Yeah, you got to be stronger, Johnson does, with that basketball, and a little meaner with it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to get better position on the block, a little bit lower too. Dixon with behind the dribble. Combs almost with the steal. Hamilton about loses it to Dixon. Dixon with the, and there was going to be a foul. And is that going to be 2 on Everso? No.
I wonder what Coach Holland to do here.
And Kincaid is in for Ramey.
Now, Kincaid is a shooter.
Yep. We watched him in the B-team game, and he's
JD
played a lot of varsity action so far this year.
Shoots it real well.
Yep. Hayes with the 3. Got it.
Hayes a 20-footer, and he hits a big shot. And
first shot he's taken tonight.
Yeah.
Cottle with it. Cottle's going to be called for the walk.
You know, Linus, it's 18-9. I kind of feel that Hazard got a little rush there, the kids did. Instead of going down, and Coach Holland sees that right off, and he'll slow them down. We'll take a quick one, 2 minutes to go here till 18-9. We'll be back.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad turned on the ceiling fan, used the gray remote, hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Welcome back. Just over 2 minutes to go here, and Dave and Ann, glad to have you along tonight on this Friday night. Or Miss Dixon, Mr. Dixon, big basketball fans, man.
And we've got a foul on Kincaid.
I do have a text that Estill girls won by 13, and hope they text me back and let me know who they played. So, big game down Estill County tonight. I think they've got some kind of tournament going on down there, man.
And blocked by Cottle. On the last possession down there, Cottle should have just pulled up and shot that thing. Try to go a little bit too deep. He's such a pure shooter off the dribble and the catch and shoot. He's got to take that shot.
Nice pass by Everso.
Nice position, missed it. Dixon with a rebound.
You know,
he had the position, just did not convert the shot.
That square. Coach Holland wanted that square. You got to use it.
And he got what he wanted after the timeout.
Yes, he did.
Point blank shot.
Yeah.
And kick ball by Everso.
Coach Taylor did not want that ball there. He wanted to go left side and swing it back over.
Dixon with the basketball out front. Bailey. Will they shoot another shot here in the second quarter? And looks like we've got a jump ball, and we do, and it will go to and stay. No, it stays with the Cougars. They got caught on the sideline here with nowhere to go.
That's Nowhereville in the corner.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. You against.
Is that around Margaritaville?
It is.
Oh.
You want to go to Margaritaville, but you don't want to go to
foul in the bucket.
Nowhereville. Yeah, big bucket there, and the old-fashioned three-point play coming up with a minute to go till half.
But the worst part of that is Everso picks up his second foul.
Yeah.
As Bailey goes to shoot his one, and it's long, rebounded by Combs. Everso cannot pick up another foul here with 57 seconds to go, and that's what I'm talking about right there. Cottle uses his jumping ability, uses
Nice
the offhand, and off the board.
Yeah, he did a good job there, and he kept the ball away from the defense there as well to put it up, so a nice move from him. Coach Fannin, I hope you're watching, big guy. We miss you here at the game tonight. Wished you was here. So we know he's watching in. Bill Fannin, former coach of the Hazard Bulldogs.
And Cottle with a uncharacteristically missing on the free throw. 42 seconds to go. No pressure on the basketball right now as Hayes dribbles it out here, trying to overplay Hamilton.
Good spacing by the Cougars this time. They're leaving the middle kind of open for the cutter, Manus.
And will they take just one shot here?
Yep, 20 seconds.
And we've got a foul.
That was on hazard number 22, Tucker
Johnson, and that's his second.
Yeah.
That's going to be a bonus of 2, and that will be Bailey. And maybe I thought he might have been taking the shot a little bit too soon, David.
I did too, and I thought he got a break too as he goes in there, Manus, and he shows them the ball, and it could have been a tie-up as well as the foul. I mean, you can't put that ball in front of the defender in a game like this. It's going to be grabbed.
As McCoo comes in for Dixon.
To stop that third foul or the second foul on Dixon.
Missed another free throw. Everso with the rebound.
Everso had a shot, and he's going to drive.
Everso takes it strong and missed it. Combs with a rebound and in.
Nice touch and a nice hustle by Combs at the horn. Off to the left, and it looks like we've reached halftime here at Memorial Gym. Letcher County Central 20, the Hazard Bulldogs 13. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a little. I'm going to go use the restroom.
Some may see you as victims, and no doubt you have lost much and endured even more. But we at KRCC see you as the strong and resilient survivors that you are, and our team stands ready side by side with you as you rebuild your lives and we help rebuild the communities that we all hold so dear. If you need our help, please call KRCC at 1-800-262-7491 or stop by any KRCC location and ask for help. KRCC cares.
When it comes to your family's health care, making the right connection is easy with just a call, click, or visit to one of Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation's clinics serving Eastern Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. Our providers cover the full spectrum of medicine for the whole family, as well as specialty and support services such as pulmonary, optometry, dentistry, and podiatry, plus on-site labs, x-rays, nutritionist, and more. Call today for an appointment or telehealth visit. Now accepting Virginia Medicaid. Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation.
A lot has changed in 100 years. We've gone from the Model T to the electric car, from silent film to home theaters, and from the telegram to the iPhone. And through it all, People's Bank and Trust of Hazard has been there for local people. From paper checks to debit cards, from wire transfers to online banking, People's Bank has maintained a tradition of service while embracing the future for your financial needs. Celebrating a century of service to the mountains. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
This is the 4th app. I don't remember any of these passwords.
With so many subscriptions, it can be impossible to keep up.
Who said that?
Don't worry about who I am. Worry about all the money you're losing paying for all these subscriptions.
I have to use like 13 to watch all the shows I want to watch.
Then sign up for TVS. With TVS, you have all your favorite shows with just one bill. So stop throwing away money and throw away those subscriptions.
Magellan, what should we do with all this money we save by switching to TVS?
'Tis the season to deck the halls, and Appalachian Wireless makes it easy and affordable. This deal continues through Christmas Eve. Get an iPhone 13 for a penny with trade-in. I think an elf just passed out.
I'm okay.
1 penny for an iPhone 13 128 gig with a trade-in on a 2-year contract with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Plus, no activation fee. Teching the halls has never been so easy. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Visit AppalachianWireless.com for trade-in and credit requirements. Terms and conditions apply.
Lost it all. They'll take the gun. Not afraid to start. I'm not living hard. Some folks think that I say so wrong. I can take a shot. Life gets hard. I'm alive. I Perry County is strong. I'm alive. I Perry County is strong.
And the ball stolen. Hall put it up good.
I'm 85, getting ready to go into year 2022-23. So if my count right, that's about 37 years. That's a long time.
Here goes Knight. And a 3. Woods, yes!
The fire still burns. I enjoy going out to the gym. I enjoy it as a kid.
She called the ball. Have mercy.
I've got to a point now where I have seen kids play today. I saw their dads, in some cases even their grandfathers. So, you know, you kind of get used to them hollering at you, and I like that.
Welcome back to Memorial Gym, the Man Toyota at the half. And to recover this score right now, it's 2013 Letcher Central. We're about 4.5 minutes away from starting third quarter here at Memorial Gym. And Manus, to be honest with you, it's been physical half-court defense. The difference in the game, the Cougars have been able to hit some shots. And Hazard, all except Caudle, is struggle shooting the ball.
Like, you know, ever so 0 points.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's hard for the Bulldogs to play the basketball game in a rhythm situation without he scoring any points. And then he picked up a big second foul there, so he has to watch.
Yeah.
As I said to you when we were getting ready to come back from the break, nobody has made a free throw.
Well,
and you know, we haven't had that many.
Yeah.
But those free points, and like you said during the first half, live turnovers that could lead to easy baskets are at a must in this basketball game.
Well, absolutely. And to be honest with you, the Cougars have hit some jumpers that is really give them a little space here. They're up by 7, and I think they've done a pretty good job on the boards. Higgins had opportunities in the paint, but he's not been able to convert. He's had a couple that he should have stuck back in that he went up soft and didn't make the bucket.
And got a little winded.
Yes, he did.
But if you would talk to him at halftime, he's probably kicking himself over the point blank just putbacks that he got due to his ability to get good position or inside position on the Cougars. It just wasn't ready to square his shoulders like you're talking about, put it off the backboard and in.
Well, it's one of those games. I want to remind everyone, tomorrow now we have the Big Lou Classic over at Perry County Central, and we'll be on about 2 o'clock to get that started. Franklin County and Knott County Central girls will be our first game, and that will start at 2. We got 3 games after that one featuring the North Central boys, the Prairie boys, and the Hazard boys. We'll match up with some teams as well, so that should be interesting.
Big day of basketball.
It is indeed, and it's that time of the year. Santa Claus not long off.
Before you know it, it'll be almost looking at district tournament time when we come back after Christmas.
Oh, my, it goes by
All A
so
Classic. All kinds of things going on after that.
Hazard. Got to hit some buckets, Manus, and play a little better D down here on the outside instead of the inside. Cougars getting some shots, and if you're the Cougars, what do you do?
I just think you keep doing what they're doing, and, they're being very patient on their end of the floor. And, what does Hazard do? Do they come out and try to put more pressure on them? Do they pick them up full court like they've been doing and making Hamilton work it up and down the floor?
Right.
On the other hand, what does Letcher Central continue to do to keep Everso from getting into the groove?
Right. Hello, Mr. Short, down in the flat country. Glad you joined us tonight. Tim Short Auto. And always glad to have Tim watching, having him along. He's a big sports fan. And he will buy you lunch if you happen to get him at lunchtime. He's a good guy for that.
I'll remember that next time I see him.
Yeah, absolutely.
But looks like we're coming with the same starting lineups for both teams to start the second half.
Yeah, I expect that. Hazard will have the basketball to get started here. 2013er score. And thank you all for being with us at the Man Toyota at the Hype. We appreciate you being along with us. And now we're ready for third quarter action.
Cottle brings it up. Let's see what Coach Holland's got in store, isolating Everso. And Hayes tried to draw his third foul. Everso puts it back up. We've got a slick spot where he's falling. And like you always say, David, that first 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's crucial anytime you're the road team, especially in the leads. It's
nice pass.
Nice pass. Higgins goes up, catches it, goes up with that left hand, puts it off the glass. Nice touch.
And all that attention was on Dixon, and he dropped it off to Higgins, who was ready for it. Back screen and deflected. Had Combs open on the backside, but good hands by 2 of the Cougars. You saw that Coach Holland quickly at the very beginning went to Everso in the post area. And that's going to be a foul on Higgins.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you reach with the arm, these guys need to pick that up because officials have been calling it. They've not been calling the body, but they will call the reach.
And it's a note that we haven't mentioned about Bailey, but he's done an outstanding job on Everso. As Cottle goes one-on-one, up, rims out. Rebound by Everso, missed it, got his own rebound back up and in.
Nice hustle, Everso coming alive there.
And that'll be a turnover, 5 seconds on the Cougars as nobody came to the ball and Dixon did not run the baseline, David.
Yeah, after a made shot, you are allowed to run that baseline. You're right.
See, trying to isolate, can't get it in there. You've got to get it to the elbow or below the elbow.
Higgins comes out. Everso wanted it, but he is.
Cottle to the lane off the left hand. Shots up good. Over the defense. It was good defense.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Good D. You're right, Manus.
Just better offense.
Yep. 22-19, 6 minutes.
Coming back to double, David. And that was a 10-second call.
Coach Holland scooted his defense up. Nobody popped up from back there, and I thought.
So that's a 5. It's a 5-second and a 10-second violation on the Cougars.
Yes, it is.
Cottle gets away from Higgins, turns up, left hand short. Eversole with the rebound and back in.
Leads down to 1, and Hazard starting to get some offense going here.
And that's renewed spirit by Eversole with 6 now. And that's going to be a walk, so that's 3 turnovers quickly.
Yeah.
That's 3 turnovers quickly for the Cougars. And when you do that, no shots on record, you're not putting pressure on Hazard's defense. But
No,
give
you're
Hazard's defense credit.
Yeah.
And you can see Dixon's not playing Higgins. He's playing all the way back into the lane.
They're going to give Higgins the 15-footer if he wants it.
Combs up with the shot, and he's got it. And that quickly, Hazard goes on the lead.
Yeah. Cougars up 7 at the half, and
we've got another turnover.
Now the Cougars is speeding it up, and that's not what they've looked good at right now.
And that's due to Hazard's full court defense making them speed the pace up.
Yeah.
And there's a walk by Ramey, an unforced one. But Hazard is doubling, making someone else handle the ball other than Hamilton.
Yeah.
And Hamilton with a and that's going to be a timeout by Coach Taylor.
Yeah, he's going to take a timeout, and we'll leave it here. We're going to talk a minute here. What has changed it, man? This is the defensive pressure changed it.
Yeah, I just think that Hazard has come up with the run and jump, double team. As soon as Hamilton puts the basketball on the floor, then they're coming, running at him, making him give it up, and making other people make the choices with the dribble and the pass to advance the ball into the front court.
Cougars got to settle back down and get their offense, turn it over, and take their time and get their shot. If they get in a running game here now, that will advantage Hazard with Caudill.
But Eversole has come out with renewed spirit. And, you know, you would expect that after a halftime of him probably beating himself, saying, I haven't scored a point, I haven't helped my team.
Well,
he has come out, went to the boards. They have made a concerted effort to get the ball into him inside, and as a result of that, Hazard has gone ahead with the intense pressure, but the Cougars with the turnovers, they have to stop. It goes without saying, it has to stop right here. As Coach Taylor is talking to the official about the offensive foul that was called. And we're ready to play.
We're ready to go. Now Cougars have went back to their defensive pressure. They're bodying up again, Manus, and Hazard trying to get a screen here. Good ball movement. Trying to hit Higgins inside. Now, Manus, he's got good size down there, and
he was wanting the ball badly.
He was wanting the ball badly.
But, you know, if we're not going to guard him out here with the Letcher Central Cougars, then he's going to set screens to open up other people for the shot. As Combs shoots the three, and it's good.
Combs starting to light it up a little bit. Cougars having trouble getting that basketball in, and they've got to be patient here, and they are.
Higgins with a three, and it's short. Rebound by Ramey. And Higgins goes down, helps himself up, and
didn't see what happened there, but he just went
got
down.
a little bit of a gimp to him.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Might be a little bit of a football injury coming off football, but he's up and he's bounced up and he's okay.
Pretty good sized young man, Mr. Higgins.
He sure is. And there's going to be, looks like it's a screen foul. And that's going to be a turnover as Seth Caudill picks up his second. So Coach Holland's not liking that call. And that's going to be another turnover.
Yeah, he had the ball. He's a freshman. You got to bend the back when you have the basketball. And he stood straight up. And yeah, he's going to bring him
comes
out.
in for him. And, you know, you got to run an offense. And Hazard's scheme is working to perfection, speeding up the Cougars and making them make some really unforced turnovers. Ramey to Higgins, and there's going to be another turnover.
Cougars is getting some defense that's helping them, Manus, and last 3 trips down, no score by the Bulldogs, but you've got to come down here and get a shot, and Hazard's keeping the defense on this end.
And this time the Cougars get into their offense. It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
And that's going to be
ever so may have had a hand on it, yeah.
I was looking for the official to make the call.
They looked at each other, but I believe the hand that ever so got on the ball changed it.
And it's going to be another turnover as Everso was slacking off his man and makes the steal.
Yeah, Dixon, that alley was not open that time, trying to force it.
Caudle up, he's got fouled. And that's on McCool.
Looks like we're going to have 2 free throws here at just under 3 minutes, third quarter, 26-22. And Caudle, pretty good free throw shooter. Nice follow through, and I jinxed him, I guess.
You sure did.
Yeah. I would have bet money he would have made that, but I would have lost my money on that one.
As he shakes his head and he's mad at himself.
Yeah.
But good shooters turn around and make that second one.
Yeah, and he is a good shooter, make or miss.
And I jinxed him. And that's going to be a foul, and that's probably going to be on Ramey, looks like, and it is.
Yeah, Ramey will get the foul. His first foul on Ramey, so he's safe at the moment.
Neither team close to the double bonus yet.
I tell you, Hazard's defense has really picked up, and they're denying that ball to come in now.
And there's another turnover as Combs knocks it away and Everso recovers it. (26-22). Combs inside, nice block by Higgins on Caudle, picks it up, and it goes in.
Against the row.
And that's 11 for Caudle now.
28-22. Good pressure by Hazard, Manus, and Cougars need a bucket.
Very much, and he walks. Yes, sir. He did walk. Sometimes you just got to take a deep breath. As Hayes comes back in for Bailey as Bailey goes out.
15-2 run, third quarter scoring here that we're looking at. So Hazard with only 13 points at the half, and they've added 15 to beat the two previous quarters.
Yep, and you got a mismatch with Everso. Nice pass, and that's going to be a foul on Dixon, I think.
Yeah,
and
Dixon
it is.
went up in the air, but
that's his first.
He left his feet and had nowhere to go there. So
Higgins with a pump fake gets him up in the air, and then he'll shoot 2. First one a little bit long.
Higgins has probably played more of this game
than any of the games.
Especially the games we have covered all together. You know, he's stayed in there and he's battling.
And he makes the second one, and that is the first free throw made by either team in this basketball game. Cougars a long spell without scoring. Pass is deflected.
Yeah, Cougars will have it in underneath.
16-2 run by the Hazard Bulldogs.
Well, Cougars just need to settle down and get a bucket.
And there's the foul.
I think they're panicking. They're trying to go through, traps and stuff.
Yep.
And Coach Taylor's trying to settle them back down here.
Big foul, David. Number 3 on Seth Cottle.
Yes, it is. Seth is a guy you cannot afford to come out.
And next one is the double bonus. As the ball's knocked away, Higgins knocks it away. Hayes doesn't go. Higgins with the, he goes down the floor, and it must have gone out of bounds. Couldn't see from here, David.
Yeah, from where we're located, we don't really have an angle at that particular sideline there, so.
But the two Hazard players go down to get the ball, and I thought they had it there for a second.
Yeah.
1:25 left, 29-22.
Dixon's got to get back involved and get some shots, an easy bucket or something to get in the flow here.
And that's a hand check. They're calling on Combs.
Yeah. Coach
That's
Holland
his second.
Says move your feet. And
That's team's fourth. I saw it, misread it there. So both teams from this point on will shoot 2 with a minute and 20 left. Hamilton, and he walked, changed pivot feet. He surely did.
Minute 11 to go. Here comes the Dogs.
Screen to Cottle, trying to get him open, jump shot, and he's got it.
Cottle, that's a nice move. Left side goes up, nice follow through. 31-22, and
he and Everso has 6 apiece in this third quarter.
Yeah, third quarter's not been very nice to the Cougars, only 2 points.
Hayes with a shot, misses it. Rebound comes down to Higgins. Cottle advances it up against Higgins. And
27 seconds.
Kincaid will come in for Ramey.
You know, Ramey's he's played physical on defense. He's not scored a whole lot.
He's picked up Hamilton full court majority of the time that he's been in.
Yeah, he's worked
Burning
extremely
down.
hard, the young man has.
And isolating, and that's going to be a foul. That's a gimme foul right there. That's his second.
That's Hayes' second, and the team fifth.
And that will be the double bonus now for Everso.
You know, Combs has come in to give this team a big boost tonight.
Yeah.
Hazard.
He has 7 points. Good defense.
Yeah, he's played well. He's come in
the
and
first one got it.
Some big shots.
And that's 7 for Everso in the third quarter after not scoring in the first half. So a double-digit lead now, 32-22, and make it 33-22. Not sure if the Cougars know how much time's left here.
4 seconds.
And Hamilton gets it off, and it is long.
And we've played 3 at Memorial Gym, 33-22, Hazard leading. We've got 1 quarter to go. Be sure you stay with us. We'll be back.
In Eastern Kentucky, being connected to the world has never been easier. With our 100 package at $40 a month, you can be sure to always stay up to date. But if that's not fast enough, we offer even faster with the latest technology to make sure you're getting the most out of your service. Give us a call today or check out for more information. Thacker Grigsby, bringing the future to Eastern Kentucky.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Fourth quarter getting ready to start here at Memorial Gym. Cougars will have the basketball, 33-22. Hazard leading. Cougars got to make a run now, Manus.
Yeah, and I think you'll see a concerted effort to get the ball like Hazard did with Everso, to get the ball to Peyton Dixon, and you can see he's come out handling the basketball. Hayes with the back tip. Gets the basketball. Young freshman, learning the game.
Yeah, he is, and he's played well tonight.
Yep, battled in there with everybody. Missed shot, Higgins with the rebound. Kincaid with the basketball to Caudle. Reset, Coach Holland says. Isolate Everso to Combs. Thought about it.
Yes, he did. That 22-footer, he can hit that. He's a nice shooter.
And almost over and back. And blocked shot by Higgins, but a foul call on Higgins. That's his third, and we'll send Caudle to the free throw line. Caudle 0 for 3 from the line so far. Not going to say anything else.
Normally, you could bet your paycheck that would be 2 out of 3 for him.
Man.
Just having one of those games where free throws, the goal not going his way.
Nope. As Sloan comes in for Bailey and Johnson comes in for Higgins. Second shot up and missed it again. Dixon with a rebound out to Hayes. Hayes with a 3, and it is good.
Nice 20-footer and straight through, and that's a big shot for the Cougars.
Yeah, that's almost like you heard over there in Cougar Land, a big, it's about time.
Yeah.
But Sloan on Caudle, Johnson, and he's walk is called.
Johnson had the right idea, but
trying to do too much.
Yeah,
trying to do too much. .6:23 left in this basketball game. A lot of time, David.
Yes, it is.
Pass isolation on Dixon, missed it. Caudle with a strong rebound. Dixon had his shot, just missed it.
Yes, he did.
Everso put his hands straight up, not wanting to get a foul. Here's the flex cut off the and Combs looking to get it out here, and there it is.
Coach Holland running his offense.
There it is.
Everso with a nice touch and back up to double digits.
There's that old shuffle cut off the baseline, and Everso found himself wide open underneath.
Just fundamental basketball.
Right. And took 45 seconds off the clock and got the easy shot. Dixon with a 3, got it, and that's
nice
a big
touch.
one.
Back down to 7, 35-28.
And that's Dixon's first basket in the second half.
Yeah, third quarter is not being kind to the Cougars.
There was the back cut and unable to, as Hamilton opened up and deflected it out. Kincaid trying to get it in, and it's over, and Higgins will pick it up and goes in, left hand, and then it's in.
Down to 5 with that turnover.
And that's that live turnover you were talking about. That's the kind in this game you can't have to give the other team easy baskets.
You're right.
$35-30, and Johnson walked again, and Higgins and Ramey will come back in for Kincaid and Johnson.
You know, this game is second half's been runs. Third quarter was Hazard's. I see if the Cougars fourth quarter.
And Dixon tried to do too much, dribbled it off Everso's feet. Big turnover to turnover.
Had the ball too much over. Man, he should have had that right beside his right side, away from the defense. Coach.
Dalton with an open three. Missed it. Rebound by Hamilton.
That's his shot. He shoots that well.
And that was the right shot. Hamilton goes deep into the lane, backs it back out, pump fake. Sloan with an open jumper, misses it. Tap by Dixon, off of Combs, and it will stay with the Cougars underneath the basket.
Good look. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, yeah. Both coaches up and coaching hard.
Yes, they are. These guys, both of them does a good job with their program.
And this is December, and they're coaching like it's a regional championship. Deflection, Everso, and he will lay it in.
Nice steal by the big guy, and he gets the lead back at 7.
Give him 12. Big steal. Cougars just being loose with a basketball. Sloan, and he's going to lose it.
Yeah, he dribbled it too high as well.
And Everso turns around and says, slow it down. And that's a steal by Ramey. Dixon is going to take it, goes up and count the basket.
Big play there. He gets the old-fashioned three-point play coming up here with that. One thing about either one of these teams, the score doesn't matter up there. They're going to play 32 minutes.
You're right. As Cooper Bailey, who's done an outstanding job on Everso, comes back in for Sloan as Dixon makes the first free throw.
Coach Taylor will go home regardless, win or lose, and see what went wrong in that third quarter, Manis Blair.
Yep. And overplaying the passing lanes right now.
Coach Holland will look at this fourth quarter start.
And Caudle just beats him off the dribble, and that'll be a timeout after the basket by Caudle.
39-33 at Memorial Gym. We'll take a break. Stay with us. We've got a dandy in Hazard.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Getting ready to get back to action here at Memorial Gym. We've had a game of runs so far in this ball game, Manis Blair, and it was Hazard in the third quarter. Cougars coming back here in the fourth quarter.
And you know both of these teams are going to have to play tomorrow. They may have to take an ice bath after this game, but Cougars play at 12. Hazard's got a little bit more time. They play at 8 tomorrow, but turnovers will be the key here in this next 2:54, and who can make the free throws at the end here. Neither team close to being in the double bonus. Both have one foul in the fourth quarter. And here we go. Hamilton will inbound it underneath Hazard's goal, and we have another turnover. Caudle knocks it away and attains it. Backdoor Higgins. Combs holds on to it.
Good pressure by the Cougars. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs.
Trying to get Cottle down on the block. And throws it out of bounds.
Coach Holland did not want that. Really,
that was a
he
grimace.
was doubled anyway. So,
I mean, he had no pressure on him. There was no pressure on him alone. So,
yeah.
And once again, another turnover. Eversole goes in and lays it in. Live turnover leading to 2 more points. And notice they're taking the ball out of Hamilton's hands is when that happens.
Yes, it is.
And he's called. It'll be another walk. It'll be a walk on Hamilton.
Coach Taylor kind of frustrated because the turnovers they're making is an open court and, you know.
Just got to slow down and take your time. And I would say that Hazard have put it in the ice cooler. And he's walk called on Eversole.
You know, I think Eversole got in and nowhere to go, and he's seen 3 blue jerseys there, and he decided he better not take shot. You know, Higgins, I'm surprised Higgins not helping bring this ball up a little bit. He was handling a little bit there early in the game.
Yep. And Dixon is fouled. Kind of let him off the hook.
He got bailed out there.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And that's Higgins, only his second tonight, David.
Yeah.
As Dixon will shoot 2.
2 big ones, Manus Blair.
Yep. I'm sure Coach Taylor's thinking about who now we're going to put on the foul line, but
yeah,
it's going to take at least 4 more fouls before they get into the double bonus. And once again, that double bonus is going to play, like you said, late in the basketball game as Dixon makes the second of 2.
Leads at 6 for the Bulldogs. Minute 35 in the ball game.
Cottle's handled the ball predominantly out front.
Saith a great second half for Hazard.
And they got a foul, Coach Taylor says. Nobody's fouling. They're chewing up the clock. Cottle shoots the basketball and makes it.
Boy, he's not been good at the line tonight, but he's been good on the floor.
Yep, and that might have been one of those don't shoot it, good shot.
Yeah.
Instead of the opponent is the clock right now. And Ramey with a steal, but he stepped out of bounds.
I think Dixon's trying to go in the crowd, he needs to relax, and he's got his teammate on the other side there. Nobody was around him, and he's trying too hard, man, sometimes.
Yep.
43-35. We're going to have a full timeout, and when we come back, 56 seconds to go. Stay with us.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. Online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times. Your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com. Give us a call at 607-158.
Back at Memorial Gym, and we thought the game would be in the 50s. We're not far off. We're 43 right now, and Manus doesn't seem to think we're going to make it there. But we still got a minute and a half to go. I mean,
yeah,
but we did expect a low-scoring game. We thought it'd be turn the offense over, get the good shot.
You look for the Cougars to make a basket call timeout or get right on them, and they're going to have to foul 4 times to get in that double bonus. And Coach Taylor was wanting them to foul earlier, and nobody would, and Cottle pulled up and shot the jumper. And that's going to be a tied-up basketball, and that's going to go to the Bulldogs. So it's going to be a turnover.
I thought that was a good set play. The young man took a step towards the rim, might have had the basketball with an opportunity.
So now we're going to see a foul fest now. There's one foul, and that's going to be on Hayes.
Yeah, they've got no choice, really. Coach Taylor's got to get that down where he can put them on the line. 35-43, 53 seconds to go.
And there's going to be a foul.
and
Higgins picks up an Academy Award.
Yeah, he will get the award tonight. I don't know if all 5 of them could run at him if he did want that to happen.
No. And that's going to be a foul on that's going to be on Higgins, and that's his 4th. So the next one will put it. So now they got to be who do they want to foul? So here we go, and it's going to be Cottle. As Dixon picks up his 2nd, Cottle will go to the line, has 17 points. He will shoot 2.
Well, and 0 for 5 at the line so far. Yeah. So let's see if he's dialed in here. He's dialed in on the floor very well tonight.
And he makes that first one.
Ever so gives him a pat.
And he excelled after that. Second one up, short. Rebound should have been by Hamilton, but Ramey steals it. And that's going to be another foul. And Cottle will go to the line again.
Cougars didn't do their assignment there strong enough. They did it, but it was done at high speed and
just took off.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to finish. But I've been very impressed with both of these teams, Manus. They play extremely hard. They play defense. They play physical ball, and
these 2 teams, it's going to help down the road in February and March.
Absolutely, you got to play these games.
Yep. And misses again. Dixon with a rebound that time. Hamilton to Dixon. 3-point shot by Hayes, up and around him, missed it.
Did all but go down.
Higgins throws it up, and Hamilton. And it will stay with the Bulldogs.
Good hustle by Hamilton. That time in Ramey of Hazard.
Open shot, deep.
Yeah,
corner.
That was a good shot.
Good shot. And Hayes will foul Everso. That'll be his 4th as we send Everso to the line. He is 2 for 2 tonight from the line. He'll shoot 2. Makes the first.
Everso is played a much better second half.
15, David, in the second half.
Yeah.
Make that 16 in the second half.
So he's brought them back, and
Everso with a steal and a foul on Hamilton. That'll be his 2nd.
Alice Lloyd College player of the game, Manus, Seth Cottle. You think so?
Yep.
Well, we'll talk to the young man, hopefully get an opportunity to be with him here.
Everso puts it in as Bashir comes in for Higgins.
Everso, one more opportunity.
Makes the 2nd. And a foul on Ramey.
Ball will be thrown in.
And they could foul one more time if they wanted to, but I don't think Coach Holland wanted them to, as Kincaid comes in.
35.
He'll come in for Ramey.
You know, you look at the score, 48-35, but this game was a
tale of 2 halves.
Yes, it was.
As Dixon launches the deep 3, Combs with the rebound, and I just about will do it. As Combs dribbles it out, And the Hazard Bulldogs will come away with a victory 48-35 over the Letcher County Cougars. And when we come back, we'll have the Alice Lloyd Player of the Game with David Adams on the floor, and that was Seth Cottle. And we'll be right back with him.
TVS Cable has everything you need to stay entertained. Video services with all your favorite channels and local sports on Hometown 24. Ask about digital voice service for home and business. High-speed internet so you never fall behind in a game. There's something for all ages. We've got you covered. Sit back and enjoy everything TVS has to offer. Stay connected with TVS.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Welcome back to Memorial Gym. I have Seth Cottle with me, our Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game. Big game tonight. Very physical game, Seth.
Yes, sir. I got to give props to the other team. They played really hard and made us work for it.
Yeah, it was Cougars play physical basketball, no question about that. But I thought the difference in the game, I thought they may have hit some shots in the first half, but I thought the second half, y'all's defense kind of changed.
Yeah, first half we was struggling and went into halftime, and Coach Hahn gave us a good butt to it, and then we had to come out and work for it second half, and we did.
I've always heard Coach Holland is a nice guy. He doesn't do that. Well, I want, shooting the ball tonight, I thought you shot it extremely well out in the floor.
Well, I appreciate it, sir.
Looking ahead, what does Bulldogs got to keep doing here to keep things flowing?
Keep playing hard defense and crashing them boards, doing the small things.
You got a game tomorrow in the Big Blue Classic, Montgomery County, normally a pretty good ball club.
Yes, sir, they are. We're going to have to be ready for them.
Seth, I want to congratulate you. You shot it well tonight, buddy, and it's always good seeing you.
Appreciate it, sir.
Seth Cottle, our Alice Lloyd College Player of the Game. Fantastic game out of him tonight. I want to remind everyone, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, we'll be back on the air as we will be at the Big Blue Classic at Prairie Central. First game will be the Knott County Central Lady Patriots and Frankfort County, and me and Manus will be fired up for that one, no doubt about it. For Devin Combs on control, Josh Corning on camera, Manus Blair, the man who does the talking, I'm Dave Adams. Y'all be safe out there tonight. We'll see you tomorrow for some big basketball action at the Big Blue Classic. Good night.